Occupy Maine!
Thanks you!
Thanks you!
We're coming!
We're coming!
On this rainy day!
On this rainy day!
We want you!
We want you!
To know!
To know!
That our General Assemblies!
That our General Assemblies!
Are open to all!
Are open to all!
Who want to make a change!
Who want to make a change!
Who want to speak out!
Who want to speak out!
And on Saturdays! At 5!
At 5!
And on Wednesdays!
And on Wednesdays!
At 6!
At 6!
You can find us!
You can find us!
Here!
Saturday at 1 o'clock. Saturday at 1. No, Saturday at 1. Saturday at 1 o'clock.
I guess I'm wrong.
Saturday at 1.
Saturdays at 1!
Saturdays at 1!
Saturdays at 1!
Saturdays at 1!
Wednesdays at 6!
Wednesdays at 6!
You can find us!
You can find us!
Right here!
Right here!
In Congress Square!
In Congress Square!
Standing in solidarity with
Standing in solidarity with
Occupy Wall Street!
Occupy Wall
Who
Street!
is marching
Who is marching
and having May Day
and having May Day
celebrations right now!
celebrations right now!
They're celebrations
Their celebrations
for us
for us
all across this country!
all across this country!
We are powerful!
We are powerful!
The power of the people does not stop!
The power of the people does not stop!
The people united can never be defeated.
The people united
can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united
can never be defeated!
The people united
Can never be defeated! The people united can never be defeated!
In 1934,
In 1934,
there were 3 general strikes in cities in the United States.
there were 3 general strikes in cities in the United States.
In San Francisco,
San Francisco,
in Toledo,
Toledo,
and Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I introduce you
I introduce you
to a Teamster.
to a teacher.
Danny is up.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
And thank you to Occupy Maine.
Thank you to Occupy Maine.
The Teamsters are here
The Teamsters are here
to stop the war on workers.
to stop the war on workers.
Nearly 80 years ago this month,
Nearly 80 years ago this month,
the Teamsters held a strike in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
the Teamsters held a strike in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The union began preparing for the strike in a number of ways.
The union began preparing for the strike in a number of ways.
It rented a large hall that was used as strike headquarters, kitchen, and infirmary.
The long hall that was used as strike headquarters, kitchen, and infirmary.
The strike began on May 16, 1934.
The strike began on May 16, 1934.
It was remarkably effective, shutting down most commercial transport in the city.
It was remarkably effective, shutting down most commercial transport in the city.
And it led to the formation of the National Labor Relations Act.
It led to the formation of the National Labor Relations Act.
I'm tired of getting trickled on by these trickle-down economics.
I'm tired of getting trickled on by these trickle-down economics.
It's time to stop the war on workers because
It's time to stop the war on workers because
workers' rights are human rights.
workers' rights are human rights.
Workers' rights are human rights.
Workers' rights are human rights. Workers' rights are human rights. Workers' rights are human rights.
Mike Jack,
Mike check.
my name's Benjamin.
My name's Benjamin.
I'm from Occupy Mount Desert Island.
I'm from Occupy Mount Desert Island.
And I just want to remind you all
I just want to remind you all
that there are thousands of people in rural communities, in conservative communities, all over the state, who wish they could be here right now. So we might not have thousands on these streets, but we have thousands in our hearts. Thank you.
Next Sunday. Happens to be the full moon. And it's supposed to stop raining. And there happens to be a superhero parade. And who are the heroes? We are the heroes. Okay. The parade begins. At the beginning of Brackett Street. It's Harbor View Park. Around 2:30 we gather. 3 o'clock sharp. We're going to march down Commercial. Up Franklin. And we're going to stop at Lincoln Park, the great Lincoln Park, where our 99%ers camped. Great, Lincoln Park. We're going to work our way to Monument Square, do the same. We're going to stop and drum.
Monument Square.
Then here.
Then here.
And then we're going to end at Longfellow. And if there's room, we're going to have a party at Meg Perry. So next Sunday, 3 o'clock, the parade will depart.
All set? Okay. Hi, I'm Holly Seelgar with Occupy Maine TV News. I'm here on a rainy May day in Portland, Maine. I'm here with Will, and I'm just wondering, Will, why are you here today?
I'm here because there is, I am into economics. I like looking at the way things are economically, and you don't need to be an economist to realize how unjust our economy is, how screwed up things are, and there's nothing I hate more than injustice, and I'm here because I want to be part of the solution.
So the event started this morning with Occupy USM.
Yep.
Marching up. Were you at USM this
I
morning?
was, yeah.
Are you a former student of USM?
I'm a current student.
You're a
I'm
current
an economics major, big econ nerd.
How do you feel about the school right now?
I feel that it's being run more as a business than as an institution of higher learning at the moment, with administrators getting pay raises and teachers not getting a cost of living increase in years. Really, we got some great faculty here. We got great students, and the faculty let alone the students, deserve better. I didn't go to the school for its administration. I went here to learn, and in Selma Botman's defense, a lot of people have criticized her about it, but she inherited kind of a mess from Pat Node, who some people think of as a bit of an empire builder, building buildings that we're not really even using that much. But I'd like to see it more treated as, an institution of higher learning than as a business.
What do you think students can do?
Organize like this, make their voices heard. Before the raises were rescinded, there was going to be a protest against them. But since they got rescinded, I'm not sure if that ended up happening. I wasn't able to go in any event. But yeah, organize, speaking up, and yeah, protesting.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.